Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, 10:01. Hi. Oh my goodness, I look frazzled. Okay. Been rushing around. I should move the camera a little bit. Okay. Trying. Give me a sec. Super prepared. Okay. Hi, Linda. Hi. Whew. Okay. We have. Okay. Are we better now? I think that's better. Okay. What am I doing? I was trying to finish. Hello, Sue. Hello, Cindy. I was trying to finish. Look at that last one down here. It all messed up on me. The machine does it, not me, and still, because I'm in a hurry. Because the machine is loud, so I was trying to get that out of the way before I turned the camera on. All right, done. So I had a farmer's market tonight. It's something new in the DeBert community, which is near where I live. I don't live in DeBert, but it's not very far from me. So I went to it with a friend of mine and gave it a try. And I think I talked a couple more people into going to a stitch social that they sound like they were interested. So yes, so I had a stitch social. Oh, I had notes and they're upstairs. Shoot. Okay. Messing chat, I see it flying. Everybody's saying hello to each other, which is great. Hello, Edna. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Sue. Hello, Linda. Who have I missed? Oh, I think that's everybody. Sue wants to know if Edna fell asleep last week. She's hoping she can stay awake. So hopefully we don't bore her to sleep. Um, yes, because it's late here in Nova Scotia. So the market tonight was over at 7. I have been home writing emails and answering messages from that. And I'm just trimming the threads off of my flag there. I still can't believe that one get wrecked. Look at it. Anyway, that's what I get for not paying attention. So, can I do two things at once and talk to you guys? Okay, so the Stitch Social last week had 9 people. I thought there was going to be more, but that was perfect. I think it went really well. And, but I look at it differently than the participants because I'm trying to make sure that everybody has something to do and try and talk to everybody. And uh, although I go on about how hard it is to make tea, for some reason, is a challenge for me. And I didn't even go in the kitchen this time. I think Cindy made the tea. I don't even know. I think Cindy made it all by herself. And she didn't seem to have any problem with catching the kitchen on fire or anything like that. She's not as dangerous as me. I think I did make the coffee, but I made a mess. And Cindy ran in the kitchen. She said, I'm going to have to tell everybody about this, with the mess that I made. Anyway, I'll let her do that. Yeah, so instead of the tea, it was the coffee. I had a problem. Anyway, So yeah, so there was a couple prizes, and yeah, people say the prizes are nice. Hopefully, they think they are, and yeah. So everybody seems to be interested. So hopefully that. So I have 2 more scheduled. Um, at the same place. I wanted to do 2 a month, but it is becoming very difficult for me to do that because I have so many other things going on. So the next one is Easter weekend because I was not very genius in planning it. So it's on a Saturday, Easter weekend, April 19th is the next one. And then the one in May is April, I think it's the 24th. It's a Saturday. Yes. Oh, and if anybody's wondering where Christine is, she is having a blast with her grandchildren. She sent me a video and they are having the best time. It looks like they're at a party or something. So I think she said they were at a party. So they are running around having a fabulous time. Oh, I've wrecked another one. How did I do that? How did I manage it? Oh, shoot. Okay, so and I have a sale tomorrow. That's why I'm trying to get these done. So where are we at? Cindy says, "Oh, the coffee was all you this time." Yes, I made a mess. I think I said a bad word, or maybe I just hollered. Edna says hello to Linda. Sue says, Edna, I fell asleep also. I'm so tired. I'll probably fall asleep tonight also. Oh, Sue. I know it's late, isn't it? Well, if you need to sleep, you need to sleep. And you're working too hard, Sue. Edna and Sue are just working too hard. Cindy says, you would have been okay with the coffee if the last group had cleaned the coffee machine. Yeah. Yes, so we were entertained. So, and it was a whole new group of people this time. So hopefully they will come back. And yeah, so Stitch socials I think are going pretty good. Oh, and Cindy was wearing her new blouse that she made, which I don't have the fabric here because it's in the car because I'm taking it to the sale tomorrow. Anyway, the orange and beige rose new fabric that I got in not very long ago. Cindy was wearing the blouse that she made, and it was gorgeous, and it looked really good on her. And I didn't get pictured. I'm the worst vlogger in the world. I didn't take any pictures. I think a friend of mine took one. And good thing she did, or you'd never even know it existed. And we had a man at the Stitch Social last week. So him and his wife do crochet and make those crochet ornament or stuffed animals. Really cute. So they were busy working on that. Yes. And next news is Dressapalooza is coming up. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just cutting these out. Or I'm trying to. So we're having a Dressapalooza May 4th. Let me double check that. Make sure I'm not a liar because my memory is not the best. I think that's right. It's a Sunday. It's May 4th. And I'm going to do it longer than just an afternoon, so it's all day, but if people can't come in the afternoon, can only come in the morning, that's fine. So I still have to post that, but that is official. I have the space booked for that day. So that is good. What am I missing? So Sue and Edna are talking back and forth. Oh, and Edna, there were some people that were asking about you, asking how you were at the Stitch Social. Sue says Sue is working doubly hard because her husband is down with his back. He hurt his back. And she's doing all his work and her own. Because they have animals. So animals still have to be fed and stalls cleaned and all of that. All that good stuff. So yes, Sue has a lot of work ahead of her. Edna says, so happy Stitch Social's going well. Yes. So, yes, so Dressapalooza will be in the future, and it'll be at the same place on May 4th. So that's something to watch out for. And what else do I have to tell you? I feel like there was a big long list. Now, okay. So Cindy's asking what kind of vendors were at the market today. Well, there was I'll try and go around. There was a lady, I think she was selling tickets on something. I don't know exactly what that was for. That's how close I paid attention. And then there was people from Chile. They were selling sweets and jams. And they gave me one of, I don't know what it was called. It was some kind of cookie and it had a filling in it. It was covered in icing sugar. But it wasn't really a cookie. It was kind of like cake. And oh my gosh, it was so good. Yes, so they were selling treats from their native country, which looked delicious. Then there was a lady with flower arrangements that were at a dried flowers. There was a lady or a young girl selling scrunchies and scarves. There was another couple ladies that were selling tote bags and reusable paper towel wipe things, and quite a few different bags. Then my friend was selling like hand cream, which I got some, and I think it's upstairs. It's like for your cuticles, or if you have a cut or something. It's made out of avocado oil, coconut oil, I guess, and honey. What's the other thing? Beeswax. So it's I put it on mine because my fingernails are usually good, but look at them. They're just a mess right now. They're all short and splitting, and they're a mess. Um, and what else? There was a lady selling like a menagerie of different things, like kind of like a yard sale table. There was a lady there with resin jewelry, another lady there with jewelry, and there were two people there with baked goods, like two separate tables, and what else? Somebody with artwork. And I think that was it. Because it's not a huge place and they only have room for so many people. So me and my friend tried to sign up again, but it's already all booked for the next one, so we can't go back until towards the end of the month, like April 24th or something. So, and yes, there, got those all cut out for my sale tomorrow. Another one down. See, cool. Um, yes, and something I should tell you about the social, because I thought people were going to be there, that I would be showing them how to do things, like because people asked me if I could help them do some stuff, like sewing or whatever they had questions with. So I didn't bring anything to do, and those people were not there. So I sat there and irritated Cindy the whole entire time. And poor Cindy, she's trying to work on her project, and she ended up making a mistake because she said, I have to get my stitch ripper out. And I kept bugging her, like looking at her pins and looking at her machine and saying, what are you doing that for? And oh, you need one of these. And I was just driving her crazy. I was like, oh, what's this? What's that? I was like a 2-year-old sitting beside her. Anyway, and then, of course, I go around and do that to everyone else. Anyway, so Sue and Linda both say they wish they could come. I wish you could too. Um, Edna says she's going to try to get to a Stitch Social one of these times. Oh, good. I hope you are able to. Um, yes, because some ladies were asking about you. Cindy says, Sherry, and I realize we talk more than so, but I said it is called a Stitch Social for a reason. We have to be social. Yes. So, yeah, poor Cindy didn't get very much work done. Okay, I had a bag. Where did it go? Okay. So I gave one of these away. Where's the label? This one's a little different than the one that was, there's the label. It's gotta be there somewhere. Look at the lint. Um, yes, but this one is a little bit different because I did it two-tone. I don't have the other one because it was a door prize. And inside there are pockets, but I guess you're not going to be able to see. I guess you can a little bit. So it's in here. Oh, I made key fobs. Yeah. So there's pockets in this one. The other one didn't have pockets. So I just gonna put these on, and then this I can take tomorrow to the thingy-majig, to the sale. I have been going since like a crazy person all day. All right. So what was the other thing? So yes, a Dressapalooza. Thanks to Sue's amazing name for Dressapalooza, because everybody, that word, Sue invented a word. Anyway, and everybody remembers it. People say, how do you spell it? And I said, well, it's not really a word, so you can spell it however you want. Um, I got an email the other day. Oh, before I forget, Bronwyn. Hello, Bronwyn. Hello, Christine. Bronwyn is working tonight, so she says hello to everyone. And Christine does as well. Uh, what am I reading? So I got an email out of the blue from Mr. Benedict from Uganda again. And they must have all the dresses sorted and given to everyone. And anyway, he wrote this email to me, so I'll just read it to you. Warmest greetings from your beloved friends at Christian Life Pre and Primary School. We are very much thankful to you for the support of girls' dresses to our children. It is a real hope to these children who were almost naked. I am glad to let you know that with your giving hand, these vulnerable children are comfortably learning, clothed in the donated dresses. We shall all the time remember and appreciate how you have greatly supported our school. Wishing you all the best, Mr. Benedict. So, yes. So I knew they were in desperate need of clothes, and the poor things had to wait a year before I got them to them. But anyway, I'm glad that they have them, and I did send extra what would fit in the box. I wish I remembered to. I know I counted them at the time, but I didn't write it down to like remember for now. It must have been like a dozen or so, whatever would fit in the boxes. So they only got like maybe a dozen extra, maybe 15. I'm not sure. But yeah, because I wanted to make sure all the girls had a dress. So that's why it took me so long to box them up. Because I was going through them pretty closely to make sure I had the right number and all of that. So yes, so the picture that you saw quite a long time ago of the girls, you could tell from their shoes that they all didn't have shoes that actually fit their feet or were really appropriate looking shoes to wear. But yeah, it's good that they have something to wear. Plus, they did get quite a bit of underwear as well, but they didn't get 235 pairs anyway, because I know he mentioned that in an email. He was quite pleased because they were desperate for clothes. Um, Linda says, what size dresses are you wanting this year? Um, so this year, because so far dresses will only be going to Ukraine, as far as I know. And see, the dresses to the Ukraine haven't been handed out yet because of the war. It's hard to go out in the winter. So, Luba, they might have them by now, but she said they'd have them before Easter. So, because there's like martial law, like they can't go out at certain times because of the war. It's more dangerous to go out because it'd be dark earlier, like in the evening. Anyway, so now that days are a little longer, it's easier for them to travel and get the dresses delivered to where they have to go. I know they are going to orphanages, and I thought Luba told me 3 orphanages, but probably should wait until everything gets handed out. So last year it was 5 and up. That could probably stay the same because I think the size 5 actually fits like 6 and 7-year-old girls. But if you're making a dress, I would shoot for the 6 and up. So the latest pattern from Elisa, I always say her name wrong. I'm sorry. Uh, would the one that she released last year would be a good place to start, or the peasant dress because it has larger sizes, like to start with. So, but we'll see. Maybe Luba will know of getting smaller, and I do have some dresses here that are smaller sizes that I have to find a home for. And I still haven't heard anything from the Honduras people. I'm still trying to get them to take some dresses, but we shall see. But right now it'll be 6 and up, I guess. But if you've already made size 5, I will still accept all sizes. And Luba may need different sizes. She hasn't said, so I'm assuming she needs 6 and up. As it gets closer to time, I will know more. To September, I mean. Hopefully that answered your question, Linda. That was a big, long-winded thing, wasn't it? 6 and up. Okay. I have too many things going on right now. Cindy says, it's so nice to receive such a lovely email showing how grateful they are to receive the dresses. Yes, I would say it was worth every penny sending those dresses there. Anybody, like, I know it's expensive and I can't afford to do that again, but definitely worth it. The girls had nothing to wear. They need something. Linda says, perfect, thanks. Yes. So, yes, the size 5 dress will also work, and 6 and up. Because the girls are quite slender and smaller, so even like a size 5 will still fit a younger girl, or an older girl, I should say. All right. I'm trying to make my little loop-de-doop things, but I'm not stuffing them this time. And then this bag will be done. I can take it to the sale tomorrow. I still have another one, but I never had a chance to finish it. I thought I would have more time this evening because the local municipal representative of that area wanted me to send them an email, and a customer wanted an email, and then I was talking to Christine for a second. And yes, so I got some new fabric. Oh, there's so much to tell you. And this will not be on the website. It's not on the website yet, so I probably shouldn't even show you. And I still have my paper. I don't usually. I have this all memorized. What should I show you? Oh, wow. They ripped me off. Okay. Let's finish our little loop-de-doop thing that I got happening here because I'm almost done. Okay, let's get one thing finished before we move on to another. Because I don't know if It's kind of boring. You guys aren't going to want to look at new fabric, I don't think. I don't think. So did any of you get a chance to watch Izzy's live sewing? I think she did live today too. I don't mean that one. The one she did while I was having my stitch social. That's why I couldn't attend. No, nobody's saying anything yet. Nobody wants to see any fabric. Okay. Almost done my little tulip ball thing. I think it looks better if it's not stuffed, actually. I'm deciding. Sue says, no, we definitely don't want to see any new fabric. That's what I thought. So that's why I left it till last. Thinking you guys probably don't want to see it. All right. I'm sewing up my little end. Okay. I think I knotted that enough times. I can't even see what I'm doing, so why am I doing that? Okay. Right. Clip. Clip. Yes, I found my little scissors. I was happy I did. They were packed away in my cross stitch stuff. Little tiny scissors that work really good. And yes, these are key fobs. Does that one look crooked? No. There, I have black hardware on there, but or I guess it's called gunmetal, I believe. You can't really tell on the camera. All right, so there we got one little ball on there. So I'll show you a couple. So I got in, this is red canvas, and the color is pretty much the same on camera. Now this is 10 ounce. Let's look at my cheat sheet. It doesn't say. Yes, it does. 10 ounce. So it's a good coat weight. It's just canvas, and it doesn't say where it's made, but all the other ones that I got are from Europe, presumably Holland, but they may be German. I don't know. It just says European. So I'm assuming that this might be as well. It's like a denim weight. It feels similar to denim, and it's just a canvas, so both sides could be the right side, and you can hear that it's, yeah, this would make an amazing jacket, a skirt, or pants. If anybody wanted to have red pants, I would think that, because it is soft, it's not like really crunchy or anything. So that's that. And what else do we have? So yeah, the other plain canvas I ordered. I don't know what you call this color. I thought this was going to be darker. So this is like a, wow, that's not showing up good on camera at all. Not even close. Let's see. I gotta turn the light on. Oh, come on. Oh, you're not plugged in. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm kind of trapped here and I can't move. All right. It is lighter than, I don't know, Carhartt. How they have that, it's like a brown, reddish brown. This is more of an orangey brown. I really like it. I ordered a little bit extra than normal because I was thinking maybe I'd make myself a coat. The Palo jacket. But I was calling this sienna, but obviously it is not. And they don't even call it a color on the, that's probably kind of good. Edith says hello, Linda says hi. Let me turn on this light for a second. See if that's gonna. So this is a little bit lighter. Where are you? Plug. Come on. Oh, everything's falling. Okay, there. Light's on. See if that helps. Yeah, a little bit. So there, it's a little bit lighter of a canvas. It doesn't say the weight, although it does say it's 289 GSM, which is like a weight. So it's a little bit lighter than the red that I showed you, which is 10 ounce. And this is lighter. But so there, that's a good representation of the color. Everybody saying hello to Edith. And I got, now this is a canvas that I'm going to show you that I think matches this. When you look at it, you're going to say, no, it doesn't, but it does. It's like it's called terracotta. So this is like a kind of, maybe I'll call this like a pottery brown, because it does have a reddish tinge to it. So this is a linen look canvas. It's lighter than the one that I'm holding. Ugh. So look at those gorgeous flowers. Okay. We're going to have a disaster here in a second because I cannot hold on to all these things all at the same time. All right, let's see if I can do this. I have to cut the plastic off of here. See how unprepared I am? Of course, this fabric literally arrived today, and I just unpacked it not very long ago. Oh, everything stuck to me. Okay, so there's this. Now this is much lighter. It has yellow in it. Whoops. trying to open up a single layer. I don't know if you can see my hand through that or not. I don't think so. But yes, these do go together. Now the color kind of matches, where is it? This right here. This color is darker, but this color here kind of matches this one. So yes, and that's what I was thinking. It would make an amazing tote bag. Actually, this is really soft. I could see a person making a shift dress out of this, and it looks like linen. And to tell you the truth, it kind of feels like linen. The European stuff, they know how to make. They know how to make stuff. I can't read the writing on here. It says Stoff, which is usually very high quality, but this is called Ingrid. Oh, where's the name? Not showing. I don't have it pulled up high enough. Okay, 1 second. I got too many things I'm holding up. So there's quite a few colors in this, and that light is not helping now. But yes, there's greens, very light green, and then a khaki green, and this is like a terracotta color, and then it lightens, so you can see there's a little bit of yellow, and there's the lighter greens in this flower right here, or leaf, I should say. But there's great big daisy, I guess you would call it, on there. So there's my hand, pretty big print. Cindy says that would make a nice bag. Edna says that would make a very nice bag. Yes. So that's the perfect tote bag is on the horizon. So there's that. But yes, this is really gorgeous fabric, and it is a little bit more on the expensive side. But if you're going to get really nice fabric, yes, it's almost at the level where I say I don't want to go past for a price. But if you are feeling this, it is really soft. You could make a blazer if you like wearing big prints. You can make a blazer out of this for summer or fall. Okay, where are we at? So, yeah. And then, till I show you this. So this is just a cotton, a thin cotton that has thread on it, big surprise. It's actually kind of lightweight after picking up the other one. I bought this for lining for bags because I have a lot of black and white fabric. I thought that would look really cool for lining. But I probably won't use 10 meters, so I will put some of this on my website. And yeah, this is just regular cotton. Zebra print, black and white. Make a wild looking bag with some wild animal print. Okay. Well, I'm losing my paper. So this is the last one. Yes, it is. Okay. This is another Ingrid print, and it's a linen look. The same as the other one I just showed you. Let's see. Is it? And it's Okiotex, so that means Okitex. So that means it's organic. So let's see if I can hold it up. There. So it is 100% cotton. All the fabrics I showed you were 100% cotton. And this is another European product. Yeah, so it's lemons. So I thought this print was really nice. Would make some amazing tote bags, or can make a blazer, or really, because this is soft. I can't imagine what it would feel like if it was like after you washed it. I bet you it's really soft. So it does have the linen look instead of more, even though it is considered a canvas. I think you can just barely see the weave of that. But yeah, so pretty big. So that's fun. So there you have it. We have plain flowers and citrus. There, I won't rattle that bag anymore. Okay. So yes. So those are, yeah, the quality of those European products is pretty spot on, I am gonna say. Yes, and the red canvas would be perfect for a jacket. Yes, you can make a nice Canada patriotic jacket if you wanted to, or make a really nice like denim style skirt for summer, and it would be nice and sturdy. Cindy says fun spring and summer prints. Edna says nice fabrics. Yes. So if I put in another fabric order, it'll be closer to the Dressapalooza, and that may be the last one. So, yes, for quite a while. Lucy is here. Hello, Lucy. How are you? And what was I going to say? So last week, Terry was here. I don't think she's here this week. She sent a picture of her garment bag that she made for her daughter, I think, wedding, for her bridal dress, or her gown. Anyway, so I showed it on live, and I think I've shown other people have sent me pictures of things that they made during the live, and I'm more than happy to show them. So Bronwyn sent me a message because she had to work. She was going to miss the live. She had, remember a while ago, she told us she was making a dress. Well, she made it, wore it, and she's waiting for pictures, and she's going to share them with us. So I just thought I'd say that on here if you want to, because I always leave my email address in the description of the video. Description, when you click more, I think it's like three, it says more and three dots. You click on that, it'll show you the description I wrote for the video, and down at the bottom is email address where you can send pictures of what you're making during the live, and I'd be more than happy to share them with everyone if that's something you were interested in. Because Cindy needs to send me a picture of her blouse that she made. It was really beautiful. And I didn't take a picture. And I know she doesn't like getting her picture taken, but you can chop your head off in the photo, I mean. So there we go. So that was Stitch Social News, and what else? Stitch Social News. There's 2 more scheduled. A Dress-a-Palooza coming up. New fabrics. So they'll won't be on the website probably till, because I am at a sale most of the day tomorrow, so I definitely won't get pictures taken and all that information put up right away. And what else was I going to say? So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll start posting pictures of them there, and then they'll be on the website. So it's probably going to be like late Sunday going into Monday before you see that on the website. Yes. So there, I have 4 more flags for the sale tomorrow. And what else? Oh, yes. I got to finish this bag. So I just have the other little bally thing that's supposed to look like a little tulip bulb. I don't think that does. Where's all the lint coming from is what I want to know. That's cat hair. So I just got one more to do, and it's all ready to go. Oh, Cindy wants to know, what are the details for the sale tomorrow? You know what? I don't even know when it starts. I don't know what time I have to be there. Let's see, where would I find that? I thought it started at 9, but then I seen something else that said 9:30. I'm sure if you got there at 9 that you'd be allowed in. So it's between 9 and 9:30. It's at the DeBert Fire Hall in DeBert, which is not far from where the Stitch Social was. And it goes until 2 o'clock, I think. I know that I don't have the information on this. Yeah, I don't. So I'm not even going to look. Okay. So I think it starts at 9. Yes. And it goes till 2. Which is late. Usually they're over at 1, but this one is over at 2. And then I applied to another sale, but I don't know if I can get in or not because they're already booked. Although I applied on the same day. I thought I did. Anyway, I couldn't have. Anyway, they're already filled up. So that one is in June. So tomorrow is my last sale until June, which I think is a good idea because I am too busy right now. I have so much to do this month. It's madness. So, yes. So, sale tomorrow, and then I'm hoping to go to one in June, which would be in Truro. I went to it last year, but we'll see. It's the end of June, I think. So, hopefully, they will have room for me at that one. So, oh, wow, it's almost an hour. Does anybody want to share what they are working on for the weekend? I am just going to try and get through my second sale. I have a lot of lugging to do tomorrow because I'm bringing bolts of fabric to this one. Not all of it, but some. I think I'll bring some of the ones. Perhaps. Linda, you have a shirt cut out for a gift because you sew for other people, it seems, more so than yourself. You're always busy sewing for other people. I think we were talking about that last week, which is wonderful. And anybody else? Oh, see, there I go. It's like an hour, and then I start to do my yawning thing. Of course, I've been going flat out since 4:30 this morning. Although I think I had a little nap in front of my sewing machine at work today, not on purpose, so we say. All right. I'm surprised I have all my fingers. Tell you the truth. All right. Okay, so Cindy, she's going to make some arm covers for her chair. Nice. That'll be nice. And Linda says her first shirt she messed up on one buttonhole, and this is the redemption version for the same person. Don't you hate that? I've done that so many times, and you know what I do? Out comes the glue. I'm like, oh no, we're doing the glue. But yeah, the very last thing you put in a shirt is the buttonholes. And then if you mess one up, that's when the tears start. Or they could. But good for you, Linda. Just doing it again. Where are we? Sue is still making curtains. Awesome. She's working really hard because her husband hurt his back. Linda, the other one was flannel, and this one is linen for summer. Are you noticing a big difference from working with flannel and then moving to linen? Okay. If you guys are watching, you're probably wondering, why is she tying like a trillion knots in that? I don't know. I can't concentrate to count to 3. All right. Da, da, da. Linda's laughing. Linda said it was barely noticeable, but I knew it was there. Yeah. When your buttonholes give you a hard time. Linda wants to know what kind. Well, we all want to know what kind of curtains Sue is making. Um, He just says I always do lots of knots too. Yes, well, usually I only do 3 and then try and hide the thread just so it doesn't unravel. But today I'm just tying knot after knot. Sue says she's making tab curtains, tab tops for some west-facing windows with blackout fabric for lining. Nice. If they're really big windows, those are heavy too, because that blackout fabric can be quite heavy to lug around if you're making really huge curtains for like a really large, huge picture window, is what I'm trying to say. Linda said she made sheer curtains for her very tall windows. Almost went insane. Plus, I was ironing on a mini ironing board. Oh my. Why? So, yes, I've made big shears before and they can be unruly. Somebody told me that you need to triple your hems or your side hems when you do your side seam, to triple it instead of double it, and that helped a lot. Sue says yes it is, but they will not go all the way to the floor. She said that it's heavy, like the blackout lining, because it is quite thick, or some of it is, and it's kind of, I call it rubberized. It's like got that coating on it, but it does work. Keeping the sun in. So it is worth it. Linda said she didn't want to purchase another ironing board. Yes, shears are a slippery affair. They can be. I think that's why a lot of people, they say they don't like making curtains, because it's all straight seams, but your seams have to be straight. Because if they're not, your curtains won't hang straight, or your panels or whatever. There, I am almost done with my little bally flower things, but I'm still not sure if I like them. But they're on there now. Right. Let's see if we can do just... I can't even see what I'm doing. Right. Sue, yes. Sue is a diehard with starching your sheer fabric or your words. What's it called? I'm looking at it because I have some right there. Sheer fabrics, I guess, is what I'm going to say. Another word for it, and I can't think of it right now. Isn't that sad? Okay. Linda decided to pull a thread to get straight cuts, and that worked well. That would work well. Good for you, Linda. I've never done that before. Because number one, I don't have patience. Oh my gosh. Although, in the last Meds magazine that I misplaced, had an article about pulling threads in chambray to make a design on your shirt, and I kind of wanted to do that. What is happening? Just cut that off. Okay, there. I think that's done. Yes. We are done making this bag. I know it looks like deja vu, but it is a little different than last week. So, another type of project bag. Last week it was all one color and didn't have a label on it. This week it does. And some lint. So, and I showed the key fobs. I guess I just need one though, because, oh well, we'll do two. And I'll stick these in here, and then I'll forget they're in there. Okay, done. So that can be packed. I have stuff in the car all ready for the sale tomorrow, except for the new fabrics. I'm not sure yet if I will bring them all. And but yeah, so that's pretty much packed for the sale. It's just a few. Anyway, it's all packed. I just have to put it in the car. All right. And yes, when Sue's talking about the starch on sheer fabrics, it does work because I've done it as well, and it does work well. Edith says, I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Yes, I hope you do as well, Edith. Thank you for coming. Linda says, you too, Edith. Lucy says, that's a good tip, Linda. Yes, it's an excellent one. And Sue's tip is good too with the starch. Edith says, good luck with sales tomorrow. I'm going to a spring sale tomorrow. Thank you, Edith. Edna says, I pulled threads often when she sewed. Yes, it is an excellent idea. A way to keep everything straight and to find your grain line. Edna says, I think it's time for me to say goodnight. Yes, everybody's saying goodnight. Yes, it's been over an hour. Thank you, everyone, for joining and participating. I love talking to you all. And we will do this again next week. So I hope you all have a great weekend, a great week, and I will be talking to you again very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.